Be Wealthy and Smart, episode 880.
Step into a world of wealth and financial freedom without budgets, boredom, or bosses on Be Wealthy and Smart. And now, here's your host, Linda P. Jones.
Welcome to Be Wealthy and Smart. I'm Linda P. Jones, America's Wealth Mentor, empowering women and men worldwide to financial freedom. On today's show, we're going to talk about the latest crypto ETF. What is it about? Is it really investing in crypto? And is it something that you should consider? Well, before we do, I want to review with you what's gone on with Coinbase, the crypto exchange stock that went public not too long ago. If you remember, Coinbase came out at over $400 a share, and as of today, it's sitting at about $260 a share. This is something that I recommended staying away from because of the offering that Coinbase was doing. It was a direct public offering, not a typical initial public offering. That means that the insiders were selling their shares directly to the public, and they were the ones getting the money, not the treasury of the company, which usually happens during an initial public offering. So this was a liquidation event, if you will, where insiders were liquidating their shares that they sold. But the thing that really bothered me about Coinbase is that I didn't see that it had any moat or anything that was a competitive advantage to other crypto exchanges. There's lots and lots of crypto exchanges, and just because it's the first one to go public, that means it has a bit of a first mover advantage, but that's not always a positive thing. Remember MySpace and Facebook? Coinbase is also heavily reliant on Bitcoin. So a lot of its sales are coming from Bitcoin, and that means that if there's more sales in Bitcoin, it will do well. And right now we're seeing fewer sales in Bitcoin. We're seeing Bitcoin's advantage and Bitcoin's dominance decline. So that means more people are buying the smaller altcoins or alternative coins rather than Bitcoin. But let's talk about this new ETF coming out because it's meant to sound like it's investing in cryptocurrencies, but that's not really what it's all about. It's called the Crypto Industry Innovators ETF, symbol BITQ. And it says that it was designed to measure the performance of companies leading the rapidly emerging crypto economy. And at least 85% of the index is focused on pure play crypto companies, including Bitcoin and crypto trading venues, crypto mining and mining equipment firms, and service providers. So its largest holding is Coinbase. It has 9.56% of its assets invested in Coinbase. Its next largest holding is MicroStrategy, 9.21%. MicroStrategy is Michael Saylor's company. He is known for having invested some of his assets into Bitcoin. Next is Galaxy Digital Holdings, 8.13%. They are investors directly into cryptocurrencies, and they provide investments for other accredited investors, high net worth investors, to invest directly into cryptocurrency through their offerings. Then Riot Blockchain, 7.63%, Voyager Digital, 6.24%, Canaan, 5.36%, Northern Data, 4.56%, Marathon Digital Holdings, 4.32%, Bitfarms, 3.97%, and Hive Blockchain, 3.85%. It has an expense ratio of 0.85%, not outrageously high. So they're focused on really trying to provide people selling the picks and shovels to people investing in crypto. What I think is a better idea is for you to invest in crypto directly. Investing in this kind of an ETF is going to keep you a step away from directly investing in cryptocurrencies, which I don't think is a good thing because the returns that we're experiencing in cryptocurrency investments are spectacular. And therefore, Why should just the affluent and hedge funds and accredited investors and institutions and endowments be able to get those kinds of returns? Why shouldn't you be able to invest and access those kinds of investments? And you can through investing on cryptocurrency exchanges like Coinbase and many others. Cryptocurrency returns are incredible, and I think people aren't really understanding what kind of returns are happening in some cryptocurrencies right now, because the media tends to focus mainly on Bitcoin. And there's so much more to invest in other than Bitcoin. For example, Bitcoin is not one of our 8 holdings that we invest in the Be Wealthy and Smart VIP experience. We have 8 different cryptocurrencies, and when you look at the year-to-date returns of these cryptocurrencies, they are amazing. One is up 531%, another 361%, 1,106%, 523%, 282%, 10,694%, and 126%. I believe these returns are spectacular because we are undergoing a technological revolution. It's Web 3.0 that we're building with blockchain, with smart contracts, with cryptocurrencies. I think we're very, very early in this trend, and recently I read only 14% of investors have invested in cryptocurrencies. And I believe most of those investors probably invested in Bitcoin since it was the first. That means most people aren't aware of the 8 cryptocurrencies that I think are the dominant winners ahead. So if you're considering putting 5% of your portfolio into cryptocurrencies, I think you should do that directly and make direct cryptocurrency investments rather than the watered down approach of investing in companies that are investing in cryptocurrencies. Why invest in the delivery mechanism when you can invest directly in what they're delivering? So if you have a risk tolerance to be able to handle volatility, they do swing quite a bit. But as you can see, the rewards are worth it. And that's why I think people should consider looking at directly investing a small portion of their portfolio into cryptocurrencies rather than an ETF like this that's going to be investing in companies that have part of their money invested in cryptocurrencies. It just doesn't make sense to me. This is one of the most exciting times, and the opportunity to be in and be early with less than 14% of investors even having invested in cryptocurrencies, I think is an amazing opportunity right now. If you haven't yet subscribed to Be Wealthy and Smart, hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified as soon as new podcasts are available so you never miss one of them. And we have our podcast review contest going where you can win one of 25 prizes. 10 of my Wealth Heiress books signed by me. That book was added to the list of all-time best wealth books by Book Authority. 10 of my Wealthy Mindset Blueprint audio sets valued at $197 to help you get a wealthier mindset. And 5 people will win one-on-one mentoring sessions with me. All you need to do is leave a podcast review on Apple Podcasts. That will get your name in the drawing one time. And if you've read the Wealth Heiress book and leave a book review on Amazon, that will get your name in the drawing 2 times. And winners will be announced on June 2nd. So be sure to make a note and check back that day to see if you've won. That's all for today. Until next time, live the good life and be wealthy and smart.
Thank you for listening to Be Wealthy and Smart with Linda P. Jones. Share the wealth and tell your family and friends about the show. Check out our website, blog, and social media for more riches at www.bewealthyandsmart.com.